I first met Katherine back in 2015. I was hospitalized for a mental health crisis at the time, and I was at risk of re-experiencing homelessness upon being discharged. I had nowhere to go. She sat down with me for 2 hours, and for the first time in a long, long time, I felt completely heard and validated in the struggles and the pain that I had experienced. And within 2 days of me being discharged from the hospital, I was in housing. I was on income assistance in 2 days. And I think if she hadn't been there, there would have been a time that I wouldn't have seen another morning. And it was her that came to me with the opportunity to join alongside her in the Work With a Way Home as a youth advisor after I graduated the housing program. We worked side by side for years. I recognized that there was a gap in services from my own experiences of going back to school and the barriers that were associated with having lived expertise and trauma. And I had this idea for a peer support program called the Peer Navigation Program that would connect youth that are in our housing to a peer navigator to help them find solutions to common and sometimes completely new barriers or obstacles that youth may encounter. There's some youth that I first met that were just wanting to finish their high school and are now almost graduating with a university degree. We started working on Light the Way Youth Homelessness Conference back in the summer of 2019. It was a passion project that Katherine actually started us on. We were at a point in our community growth that we wanted to bring the elevation of youth voices to the provincial level. We had a diverse group of attendees at our conference between youth with lived experience, nonprofit, housing, support workers. We had government staff. It was a closure, a finishing chapter of what we started with Katherine, but now it is an open door for more possibilities to come.
I think Kira is motivated to do the work because of her passion to see better. She works to advocate for everything and everyone, and she really just wants to see the better and make the world just a better place. And I know it sounds cliche, but nothing about Kira is. She brings complete amount of passion to every single project that she undertakes, and that passion shows in community because of all of the work that she's undertaken, especially during a time of trauma and a time of personal grief for herself. She pulled the community through by herself, and I think that she has lit the way for further generations, and the huge success of the youth homelessness community is a huge attribute to her work, as well as Katherine's, which she has taken and embodied and totally ran with.
There are so many ways that Kira has made an impact on youth homelessness and homelessness prevention. She has a way of galvanizing us to come together for a mission. She has been integral to the work on promoting legislation in remembrance of Katherine to continue on her legacy. And she has such a leadership role in the BC Coalition to End Youth Homelessness. She really is the connector in our work. Kira reminds me a lot of Katherine, and I feel like she is making Katherine so proud in terms of carrying on that legacy.
Katherine really celebrated every young person that she knew in such a special way, and even though she's not here, it felt like I was hearing from her, and she was proud of me. And I know that she's proud of each and every one of us for the work that we've been doing and will continue to do.